Welcome to today's vlog. We're going to be exploring Acroyoga today. Some of you may know that I'm an Acroyoga teacher, and this is a practice that combines yoga, Thai massage, and acrobatics. So here we're going to see a fusion of acrobatics as well as Thai massage as we relate someone else's body in a different position to gravity. This will help release in the hips, the low back, and the spine, and it's super relaxing if done right. We're going to show this with Andrea today. She's going to come on by. We're going to do a silent demo, and then we'll explain a bit more on what's going on. So this position is called Baddha Konasana. In yoga, this is Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose or cobbler's pose. So this refers to the position of the flyer's legs in this case. So Andrea's going to come by. We're going to just spin a little bit so you can see. I'm going to place my feet on Andrea's bikini line, so where her bikini would be. So my big toes are on the outside of her hips. I'm going to ask her to place her hands on my shins, and as she folds forward, I take my hands onto her chest and extend my legs. She'll bring her feet together and reach for her elbows behind her back. So quick detail, the soles of the feet of the flyer are together, and you gotta make sure your flyer could see their feet. That'll take the legs low enough that they'll feel secure. If the legs go up in the sky, they're going to feel like they're falling. But if you cue the flyer to look at their feet, the legs are gonna come down and they'll feel more supported there. Here is our first position. We could hang out here and it feels great for the flyer. I'm gently pushing my hands away from my head, so toward the camera here, and my legs away from the camera to create space in the body. Once we feel steadiness here, we can play with little vibrations in the feet or the arms to encourage our flyer to relax. And then we'll begin to play with leg variations. Bending one side is level 1. And as I'm doing this, I'm pushing my hands toward the camera, constantly creating length in the body. Now level 2, I bend opposite arm when I bend the leg. This will introduce a little bit deeper of a twist. We try and encourage the flyer to not drive the twist. And the last one, bend knee, opposite arm. Take the hands to the back and gently guide a twist. Afterwards, a little shake. Personally, I like to take it low, correct my own back. Give it a little twist, advanced variation here. We're gonna straighten the legs. She'll take her hands onto my shins, and she'll take her feet onto the floor. Caution behind you of the planks. Great, thank you. an introduction into lifted Baddha Konasana. So if you're first learning this, one principle we want to think about is our bone stacking. Taking our legs up to the sky and finding this L position. This is where the acrobatics come in. A lot of things can be done with the legs here. In acrobatics, flips, people balancing, handstands. So here's our strong position we give from in our flying Thai massage. The other ideas we want to support with our bones. So straight arms and straight legs. Andrea, can you come over here for a second and lie down with your head here? So if our flexibility is limited, we're not going to be able to straighten our legs and keep our feet over our hips. That's okay. This is a great practice to work on balancing our flexibility and strength. Andrea's going to put her legs up in the air, all the way straight. And we're going to do a little exercise. Watch out for your bases fingers. We're going to do a little exercise where I test her line. So she learns how to correct where I'm off and find her stack. Eventually, I could even take my legs off. And she's holding me, even though I'm larger than her and sweating on her, because she's finding the bone stack. Her legs are towards straight. She's working on making her feet as soft as pillows. What else are you doing down there?
Like pushing in the ground with my hands to get more balance.
A little more stability from the core as well. And she's breathing. Always remember to breathe in your practice. So this may be a fun activity if you're working with a partner at home to test their stability, and it teaches our base a lot about where to find their strong position. If she was to bend the legs or have the legs too close to her head or away, it'd be really hard for her to hold me. But here she's breathing, hanging on, and we can do this as long as she can. This will help build our endurance, so if we're doing flying therapeutics, we could fly people for longer. How you doing down there?
Very good.
This is called the gym rat. I'm just hanging out. I could move to challenge her. But again, if you're just learning this, go slow and always spot yourself. So don't lift the legs if you think you're gonna face plant into a flower bin. Put your feet on the floor, come down. And it's always a nice gesture to relax the legs of our base. Going to lower those down and help Andrea up. Give her a big thanks. So this was our introduction into acroyoga and flying therapeutics. We could take these videos deeper, and we will in the future, to look at little details in different positions. Again, if you're first trying this, be sure that there's no hazards around you. Be very safe. A lot of it can be spotted by the self, but go slow and make sure you're having someone there to protect you or soft mats around. Begin with that gym rat. If you've never done this before, if you've done acroyoga, you might have found some tips in our lifted Baddha Konasana. So thank you for joining me today in this acroyoga demonstration and lesson. And if you liked it, please leave a comment, share it with others, and make sure you like or subscribe. And if you like this content, we could do more of this. We've been doing some cooking videos, shopping videos, but this is really something that's close to my heart that I'd love to share with all of you. So thank you for tuning in. If you made it to the end of this video, you are a rock star. Thank you and namaste.